When you wake up in the morning and see this view from your window, there's absolutely no doubt about where you are. And of course, in a place like this, unless it's raining cats and dogs outside, there's nothing that can keep you in bed. There is so much to see. As you stroll through Covent Garden in the early morning, there's a calm, almost magical atmosphere. The merchants are just starting to set up their stalls, carefully arranging their goods before the crowds arrive. A morning group of violinists has already started playing at the North Hall, a favorite spot for musicians and opera singers thanks to its amazing acoustics. Artisans display handcrafted jewelry, colorful prints, and quirky home decor items. Shops filled with vibrant antiques, delicate tea sets, vintage cameras, and even retro toys that seem to belong to another era. Artists rich in clever and original ideas transform ordinary items into miniature works of art. Nearby, bakers and chocolatiers are stacking their treats, tempting you from behind the glass. It's the perfect place to enjoy a hot coffee alongside a delightful selection of flaky, buttery breakfast pastries, cinnamon rolls, fruit-filled Danish pastries, and buns with nuts and raisins. So good that one might not be enough. With the violin music still drifting through the air, you can sip your coffee and soak in the charm of a market coming to life. It's a slower, more intimate side of Covent Garden, and it feels like you've stumbled into a secret part of the city. Walking through the center of London, you turn off the busy streets and find yourself in the quiet charm of Goodwin's Court, a narrow, quiet alley with old brick buildings, wooden shop fronts, and lantern-style lights. The dark painted doors, the curved windows, and the hanging plants make it look like something from centuries ago. Just a short walk away, Cecil Court, filled with antique shops and art galleries. Here, you'll find vintage maps, rare books, framed artwork, and old collectibles, making it a great place for anyone who loves history and art. A peaceful spot full of history, away from the busy city just outside. The statue of Eros at Piccadilly Circus. One of London's most iconic landmarks. Standing in stark contrast to the vibrant digital displays and the bustling energy of the surroundings. Another iconic monument that impressed me from the first time I saw it is the Temple Bar Memorial. Crowned with a dragon, it marks the historic boundary between the City of London and Westminster. Instead of spending my time following the touristy changing of the guard, I decided to take a stroll through nearby St. James's Park to watch the ducks relaxing by the lake and the squirrels having their breakfast. One of the most beautiful walks in London stretches from Westminster Bridge to the iconic Tower Bridge and the historic Tower of London. This scenic route along the River Thames offers stunning views of several well-known landmarks while keeping you away from busy roads and traffic. Let's enjoy the walk. Tower Bridge, one of the most iconic and well-known landmarks in London. Choosing the best shooting angle can be challenging, but shots taken from the river level are often more dramatic and less common. From here, you can admire the harmonious blend of old and new. The historic Tower of London, standing in contrast to the modern skyscrapers of the City of London, the capital's financial heart and one of its oldest districts. Being in this area, a visit to Borough Market for a quick snack was a must. After all, at this time of day, the market was bustling with merchants loudly promoting their goods and visitors queuing in front of the stalls.
Say it
One of the most scenic and vibrant areas in London is Hampstead Heath. A walk at dusk, as the lights fade into shadows along the quiet alleys, is a truly memorable and romantic experience. The bright sun, the next morning, was calling me for a walk in Greenwich. I strolled down to the pier for the boat. It was early. The streets were quiet. The perfect time for a peaceful ride along the Thames. Walking up to the Royal Observatory is a joy on such a sunny day, with kids playing on the grass and running around with their dogs. The view from the top is just as amazing, looking out over the Thames and the tall buildings of Canary Wharf. Most visitors take the traditional photo with the copper meridian strip between their legs, marking their passage from one hemisphere to the other. They probably don't realize how many times they've already crossed this same meridian on their way up. However, we are in London, and of course, bad weather is to be expected, at least in winter. The advantage of choosing a central hotel is that in emergency situations, you can have quick solutions. So, after drying everything that had gotten soaked, I decided to continue with something sheltered from the downpour. And what better than a visit to the National Gallery? Located in a grand neoclassical building in Trafalgar Square, It displays a wide variety of artistic styles and movements. With more than 2,300 paintings from the late medieval period to the 19th century, it offers a fascinating journey through the history of European art. But what bad luck! The crown jewel of the gallery, the Impressionist section with Monet, Degas, Cézanne, Renoir, and most importantly, my dear Van Gogh, was closed. It seems I missed it by just a couple of days. So I ended up admiring the napkins in the museum shop. Another famous gallery is the Tate Modern, free and open to all. But unfortunately, not quite to my taste. Wet rugs hanging from the ceiling, looking like they came straight out of an old, abandoned dyer's factory. Rusted metal bars twisted into irregular shapes. Did I accidentally walk into the storage room? And what can I even say about this? Unbelievable. Welcome to Camden Market, one of London's most vibrant and eclectic destinations. A maze of flagstone and cobbled lanes, lined with vintage shops, alternative fashion, and handmade crafts. Traders offering everything, from fashion and footwear to jewelry, homewares, art, and antiques. Hidden gems for artists, creatives, designers, and makers. From handmade to vintage, there's something for everyone. Whether you're searching for something unique or simply wandering, this is a place where creativity and individuality come to life. Another well-known place worth visiting is the Portobello Road Market, a picturesque market in the colorful neighborhood of Notting Hill. With a vast array of vintage collectibles to suit every taste. A unique and special place to explore, browse, bargain, and grab a bite to eat. Fully functional old cameras, type cases filled with rubber letters and stamps, compasses, hourglasses, binoculars, and telescopes, both for casual wanderers or serious collectors. Nearby, the bookstore that inspired the famous movie. As shadows get longer, shimmering lights contrasting against the dark sky mark the beginning of the blue hour. The best time for any photographer. The buildings hold on to their muted colors, lit only by the faint light of the sky. People on the streets are gathering. It's January. The night is cool, but who cares? Everyone sits outside, laughing, talking, drinking. The streets are filled with noise. Problems are poured into glasses, making room for conversations with good company. This is Chinatown. Nothing attractive in the morning. A street full of trucks unloading goods for the evening menu. In the evening, however, the scene transforms completely. The streets, adorned with the characteristic red lanterns, come to life as crowds begin to fill the narrow alleys. Roast chickens and ducks hang in the windows of traditional restaurants, glistening under the warm lights, ready to be served in delicious Chinese dishes. The first customers arrive, drawn in by the enticing aromas of spices and sizzling woks, signaling the beginning of another vibrant evening. A metro station? It looks like one. But it is not. Night falls. The music gets louder. Another night begins in London.